Hey, what? If people are wondering what's going on, it's a Tuesday and we're doing the StewKast. Well, we changed days. So, here
Well,
we are.
simple explanation.
There we go. We changed days. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the StewKast. I am Lou Marconi at L Marconi 251 on Instagram, at L Marconi 1973 on X. With me is my friend, co-host, and hetero partner at Corey Castle everywhere.
It's
Yep,
very true.
this is the StewCast. We're at episode 25 already. Crazy. We're at
So
episode 25. We've been doing this for almost
such
6 months.
such crazy. Not just that, but I mean like the fact that um we're now 90 weeks into the other show as well. So
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty.
we're out here doing it, man.
We're out here doing it. It's a wild ride. So hey, but first and foremost, the StewCast Wrestling Podcast is on the Combat Zone Network, was a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. Thank you for joining us. Please get a chance to click on the link to the sponsor and the details of the show. It is Hemisphere Coffee Roasters. You love coffee, you'll love this coffee. It is great coffee. Click on there and tell them Lou sent you. So yeah, we say us other things. We gotta watch our language. We're on
We got to
YouTube.
clean it up a little bit.
We gotta clean it
Got
up a little
clean.
bit here. So so it's also we're on this show. Let's since we got other sponsors and other bills to pay on this show, let's go ahead and do a quick pause here for a word from our sponsors. All right, thank you. That's great here from our sponsors. Thanks for staying with us. Hey, Corey, uh,
Yes.
we're gonna review Monday Night Raw, and we're gonna do WWE the Friday Night SmackDown. We'll go ahead and go over that. And basically, it's leading in everything there is leading into two things. It's leading into the Saturday Night's main event this Saturday, and then it's going to lead to the Royal Rumble, which is the following Saturday night, which is February 1st. Clear something up for me regarding the Saturday Night's main event. Is that on Peacock or is it on Netflix?
I think it's going to be on Peacock and NBC. I believe
It
I believe the idea that
okay.
is that it'll be both on Peacock and on mainstream NBC
You mean
television.
it'll be on the network too? Okay, network television.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's the. I think the graphic I saw had NBC and Peacock on it.
Okay. Well, Peacock is owned by NBC, so that makes sense because a lot of I think we're seeing a world now where a lot of things are going more towards streaming, if anything
Mhm.
else.
Yeah.
So, did you want to do SmackDown first, or do you want to do Raw? Because I'm trying to remember SmackDown. I had a long night. I'm an Ohio State fan. I had a long night last night.
Yeah, you were doing it, man. You were out there.
Yeah, I was covering the Buckeyes winning the national championship last night. So, go ahead, man. What you want to talk SmackDown, or what did you want to do?
Um, I mean, we can quickly review SmackDown. I don't have many insights, very many reviews to give from Raw from last night because
Well, yeah, we could do Raw and
as I was trying
SmackDown.
to
Yeah.
watch it, it kept turning itself off. Uh,
Well, yeah.
going back to the thing I was saying about uh, President Trump signing an executive order that Netflix has to go back to letting people share their Netflix logins.
Yes, you did. Yeah, check out our show, which is the Sunday Stew Pot, which is on Rumble. That's going to air. That drops every Sunday. We tape it during the week. It drops every Sunday. So go ahead and definitely check that show out, and check out the Evolving with Corey Castle. We got that, and I do the Brown stuff with with the Fanatical Elves Network, which is the Burning River Browns talk and stirring the pot. So definitely feel free to check that out. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's Tiffany Stratton held her women's title was the big thing out of SmackDown that I remember because she's a very good heel because she's very annoying. So I don't know other way to describe it. I think Nia Jax made an appearance on both shows, and she's your favorite. So
And I saw that Bailey also is moved to Raw now.
yeah, she has okay. Yeah, because
Mhm.
checked that out. Um, yeah, it looks like what they were doing was leading into that. I saw the stuff with L.A. Knight, and he's got and what he's doing because he was going back and forth, and he was jumped by the what was it the how can I say their names? the guys that were with Solo Sequoia.
Solo
What do they call
Sokoa,
them?
the new bloodline. I suppose
Yeah,
they would.
the new bloodline. Yeah, he got jumped by the new bloodline. I'm so bad at names now. I'm just too many concussions. So, but yeah, he got jumped. So they're leading into something with him.
Right.
But yeah, they're talking more. They got the ladder match with the Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. That's the Royal Rumble. But I keep hearing.
And
Go ahead.
what's really funny about that is the fact that they have two belts and they're like holding up both belts, the Winged Eagle and the Undisputed.
Yeah.
Uh, that's just, I mean, it's pretty interesting how they turn meaningless things into meaningful things. But like
That's
AEW has 1,000 belts that mean nothing. But
yeah.
you get like the comparison that I'm making. Like
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got it.
it's
I
all
got it.
everything's kind of big time with WWE.
Right. They can make somebody's bracelet mean something.
Right. Exactly.
They can, yeah. If you do it right, making meaningless things mean something. That's. I remember going back to. I'm when I was wrestling. They were talking about the NWA World Title.
Mhm.
Nobody cares about that belt anymore. Nobody. And I said, well, make people care about it. It's just like you can make.
That's no attitude to have.
It's just like, oh yeah, well nobody cares. It's the NWA. I'm like, that's so stupid. It
Right.
made it
Right.
made absolutely no sense to me. It's like this is our job is to get things over. You know. Yeah,
Yeah.
how many times has the urn with the Undertaker meant something? Somebody always
Right.
steals it. Somebody always steals his urn. So that. So eventually, the Undertaker's gimmick evolved to something different. But anyway, yeah. So that I was trying to remember the anything else that was happening on SmackDown. Oh, they did a tag match that looked really good too.
Yeah, dude, you were so right in saying like the talking about the like Jacob Fatu, Tamatanga stuff. Like
Mhm.
it's going to kind of be interesting to see where they go with it. And I think I said this the night that night of the Raw debut on Netflix, where they had Solo lose the Ulafala, and I was like, what is gonna happen with him now? Like, where are they? Because like you can't call it the Bloodline. I don't know, can you? I mean, that's like
Yeah,
it seems like
I almost saw the True Blood, the vampire show.
true blood. Yeah,
True Blood,
vampire,
yeah.
vampires.
It's vampires, yeah. That's what it
Yeah,
is. Bunch of vampires. So, yeah, keeping it going here. In the Raw, they did an angle. The big angle was the Rhea Ripley Nia Jax, which is like I said, she's one of your favorites. So they're facing each other at Saturday night's main event.
right.
Um, they're I think something happened with Seth, not Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre, where Seth got the win out of nowhere, and Drew was
Mhm.
about to set him up to get hurt, and then Sami Zayn came in and made the save. So that was interesting. And I think what else is in that? Oh, they did a promo where it was Gunther and
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso. Yeah, Gunther and Jey Uso leading up to their match.
Gunther dressed him down. I mean, I was
Hmm.
listening to some internet fans bitch about Gunther's title reign and like saying like, oh, he's a poor champion or whatever. But like the stuff that he said to Jay, and then it all seemed like kind of from the hip, like it kind of seemed a tiny bit shooty. He's like, you come out here, you're like a dork. You're a real dork with all this little like you're embarrassing yourself.
Hmm.
Like it was basically like dressing him down. And then what Jey Uso responded with was stuff that like it was just very. Do you remember a couple years ago when like Kevin Owens was coming out and cutting a promo to Austin Theory on SmackDown, and he's like, you, I see people like you come and go. You got like there's nothing special about you. Like and he got right up in Austin Theory's face, and then Austin Theory went, "You'll never be me, Kevin," and like posed his muscle and did the most like cookie cutter dumb like like people like you come and go all the time promo. It was like
I've seen guys like you come and go in this business.
right,
Yep.
right.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it was the same way when Hogan was getting booed and he just kept on the script. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Uh, like a worker who didn't have his mind on his pockets would have
Yeah.
been like oh, boo me, huh? And then like go right into the stand right next to a mountain, chop it down with the edge of your hand and stuff.
Hogan's supposed to make an appearance Saturday night. Did you know
Okay.
that? Yeah. I remember.
I think he's supposed to have an arm wrestling match with Jesse the Body.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Oh my God. Geriatric arm wrestling. Somebody sent me a YouTube video of an 85 WWF house show.
Mm,
Hogan defending his title against Jesse Ventura. When actually I attended a house show like that. So I remember going to the house show when that happened, and I noticed Jesse couldn't do much because he couldn't really bump, but they worked
right.
around it. So I
Well,
just was like, oh,
he
this,
was really hurt, right? Like
yeah,
that's why he ultimately retired because
right, because
his body couldn't take it anymore.
well, the bumps, he was getting blood clots in his lungs from the bumps, is what happened to
Yeah,
him.
gross.
Yeah,
Yeah, gross.
yeah, that is gross. It just happened though. So all
Mhm.
right, let's go over let's go ahead and quickly review the rest of this. World Heavyweight Championship match. It's Gunther versus Jey Uso. Okay, looking forward to that. Intercontinental Championship match. Braun Breaker versus Sheamus. And then we just talked about Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax. And
Mhm.
then, which is for the Women's World Championship. And then you got Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman. Jeez,
Mhm.
for Saturday night's main event. So it's only four matches for Saturday night's main event. What time is that on Saturday night? I think it's 8. It's at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, maybe 7, but I mean, likely 8.
Yeah, it's Saturday, January 20th. Yeah, it doesn't give a time on here. Which bell time? Well, if it's an indie show, it can start at any time. So, but it's not. Just kidding. When you run on indie time,
Looks like we got a comment on the side
we
there.
got a comment. What do we got? A comment? Who's commenting on our stuff? What is it? Oh, is it
DB.
DB? Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. So go ahead. Go ahead. Thanks for joining us, Dave. What? Go ahead. What are you thinking about when it comes to the Braun
Yeah,
Breaker?
do you want to just go back over those matches and we'll both give our predictions for what we think might happen or our opinions or reviews on
All
the
right,
build up
I'll
so
tell you
far?
right now. I could tell you right now. I'll do the first one. You want to start with Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman?
I'll start wherever you start, pal.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
We're partners, you know. Give me the hot tag.
Yeah, yeah. All right, all
Crowd.
right. Yeah, it popped. What a pop. Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman. What are you thinking?
Um, it's cool because both guys are at different like sizes, but they both definitely do things beyond what like other people that would be that size would be limited by that size. So it'll be an interesting matchup. I don't think the winner or loser really matters in this case. I mean,
Hmm.
like who needs it more? Who knows? Like, I, I mean, likely they'll put Fatu over, but I don't. I mean, I'm not. I'm not guaranteeing that or stamping it. It's just just like an idea that I might have. Like it might be smarter to put Jacob Fatu in the win category on that match because he might need it more than Braun Strowman does.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I could
mean,
see that.
like Jacob Fatu, like no sells DDTs because he's a crazy guy. Like he,
Yeah,
he him getting beat would damage him more than Braun Strowman getting beat would.
yeah, I could see that. I was thinking Fatu. I was thinking Jacob Fatu as well for similar reasons. I think he would be the one to benefit from going over because I don't see them putting Strowman on top on that one. Um,
Right.
I don't see Rhea Ripley dropping the championship belt.
Well, it's too new. It's too new.
It's
Her
very
reign
early,
without that
very soon. Yeah,
belt. Yeah, not happening
yeah.
at
I
all.
could see something happening where Nia might keep her heat with her, but I don't see her dropping the belt.
I mean,
Uh,
she Nia just lost her belt. Like she's not gonna lose
yeah,
her belt, then go take Rhea's belt that she just won. Like
yeah,
it doesn't feel like on
right.
the timeline of smart booking choices that would exist.
No, no, not at all. Let's take a look here. There's another one. Oh, the Intercontinental Championship. Braun Breaker, Sheamus. Sheamus never held the Intercontinental belt.
That's the only one he's never had. Yeah. Um, I mean, I I kind of I think uh, like the benefit of Sheamus winning would be that he got to now have every belt that exists and be a full Grand Slam champion. Uh, but it could derail the momentum that Braun Breaker has because it just keeps building for him. You know what I mean?
Do you see them keeping the heat with this and then taking the feud further than this match?
Yeah, I don't think it ends here.
Okay. So you thinking are you predicting not a
Breaker
title change
retains.
either?
Yeah,
Breaker
yeah.
retains.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I think, but you almost think that they want to have a title change happen on Saturday night's main event, but
Hmm.
I don't think it'll be this. And then you got the World Heavyweight Championship. You have Gunther and Jey Uso.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see Gunther dropping it either.
Same.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't see him dropping it to Jey Uso. I just don't. So you agree? We pretty much agree on a lot of stuff. We think the same
Well,
way when it comes to
I
this. But we've
mean,
been in the business. Yeah.
Jay Uso as a champion. Um, I mean, he's a good merch mover, but the the money's in the chase, and the chase hasn't been there for this title for him. Like there
Hmm.
hasn't been a moment when he went, "This means so much to me, and I need it." Uh, he already did that with the Intercontinental title, and then he lost it in like a week or something. You know what I mean? It was like um, yeah, just go out there and get the crowd hype and sell them T-shirts and
Yeah.
sunglasses.
Hmm. Awesome. Yep. I just think I don't. Maybe we're predicting no title changes.
Right.
At
Yeah.
least that much. And we're
You heard
also
it here
predicting
first.
a Jacob Fatu over Braun Strowman. We will come back next week and we'll assess if we were right or wrong and why we were right or wrong. And we'll gloat or we'll be like, yeah, we were wrong. It could be one of those two.
Yeah. It could be either one or two of those
Yeah.
options.
He, he's yeah. He just liked Braun Breaker's name.
I agree. I
Yeah,
Sheamus don't need. I mean, no,
not
you're
really.
so right.
Unless they're doing it for him to just you know,
To tick the box, just
yeah,
to
just
check the box that
that
he's won every
mhm.
belt.
Yeah, just to give him that notoriety. That would be it.
Yeah. Otherwise, he doesn't need it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right, man. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this show up. It's about the 20-minute mark. I want to thank each and every one of you. Please, once again, check out Hemisphere Coffee Roasters, a sponsor of the show. This is the StewKast Wrestling Podcast. Now moved to Tuesdays. You're going to check us out on iTunes, on um, excuse me, I said Apple Podcasts and Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. Go ahead, click and download on that. Also, check out Corey's show, Evolving with Corey Castle. Check out our show, the StewKast on Rumble, and check out the Fanatical Elves Network, where the Burning River Browns talk and stirring the pot. So, guys, hey, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for joining us. Corey, did you have anything to add before we wrap this up?
Life's short. Eat more ice cream.
There you go. All right. Hey, guys, we'll see you next Tuesday. We'll be reviewing Saturday night's main event. And then after that, we'll be reviewing the Royal Rumble. Peace out. Thank you. Show is over.
Hulk Hogan do.
More comments. Linda?
Oh, hi, Linda.
Cool.